What's going on, everyone? Here I am, Frank Valkyria, your favorite reactionist, even though I just came up with that, but doesn't matter. The most important thing is to believe in it. If I believe in it, it might become truth. Anyway, I hope that the cringe level was enough for you to be curious enough to stay. And I also find my hearing again. Like I look like I look like sort of a mixture between the guy that is on the cleaning stuff and cheap Wolverine. I forgot, we call it Mastro Lindo. It's like, you know, the bald guy with the big thing. I don't know if there is a version of that in English, but today we have to react to Djavan. Say, it's probably the second video, the third video. By the way, thank you to a publication called the Nexo? Huh? They wrote about me. I don't know if it's a big publication, tiny publication, it doesn't matter. Thank you anyhow for taking the time to write something about me. I deeply appreciate. Anyway, let's check this out. What do I do? This, and this, and this. By the way, if you click here on my video, usually there's an option to change automatically the subtitles. So you can set it in your language. Let's go. Alright, we start with the audience. That's awesome. I'm listening to the electric guitar, which is clean. I barely hear it, I have to say, though. That's a bass. Those are like 6 or 5 strings.
Disse que não sabe se não, mas também não tem certeza que sim. Quer saber quando é assim? Deixa vir do coração. Você sabe que eu só penso em você. Você diz que vive pensando.
Oh man, I love the piano coming in. Just a little accent there. Beautiful.
Se é assim, você tem que largar. Não. Soltar essa louca ardor de paixão. Não há como doer pra decidir. Só dizer sim ou não.
I wonder which guitar is doing it. Also very nice, lovely accent in the song.
Eu levo a sério, mas você disfarça. Sei lá o que te dá, não quer meu calor.
I don't know why this song reminds me a lot of Tom Petty. I don't know why. You said you don't know if you don't, but also not sure. Wants to know. When is it like this? Let it come from the art. You know I only think of you. You just say you keep thinking about me. Can it be? If so, you have to let go of the no. Let's go of this crazy burning passion. Well, probably the translation might not be extremely accurate, but at least I get a sense. And I like this sense very much. And camera, you are out of a job, camera. That's the camera now. Anyway, I like the vibe. I like the Tom Petty vibe very much. I like this. I love it. It's very bright. It really reminds me a lot of those beautiful popish ballads that came out mid-90s. There's a lot of that type of sound. I love it. I love it. There's a ton of song that came out in the mid 90s with this type of sound, and I also love that this is live and it sounds spot on, super great. Um, there is always, I think, you always have to remember that those are professional musicians already around for quite some time, so they use also leading standard of equipment and effects. So in terms also production, certain things they follow waves, I think, than when big names like Bob Dylan or Tom Petty or other people like Djavan in Brazil, they're using that type of sound, you know, like entice other people to do the same. So you can sort of spot certain times depending on the way they were sounding live or on record as well. I like that. I like this period a lot.
Você disse que, mas também não tem certeza que sim. Quando é assim, deixa vir do coração.
Very subtle voice, very sweet, not pushing, not overstating, just very much telling the story, almost at the bare minimum, but with passion, with feeling. And that's also a great way of, that's also very difficult, you know, that's all very difficult to follow the song, let the rhythm going, don't overstating yourself in terms of being a singer. So you just work with the song. Sometimes a lot of song you hear, sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not. It just depends, you know. But you have feelings that at times people are not serving the song as musicians, but they're trying to assert themselves as singers, for instance. Or sometimes musicians do that as well. This is the case where you really feel that the song is flowing well between everyone, you know. Everyone is following the song, just paying respect to the song. So also in the way he's singing, very cool. I like that.
Você sabe que eu só penso em você. Você diz que vive pensando em mim.
I love that part with the guitar. I take it seriously, but you cover it up. You tell me a lot. I'm in horror, and it reminds me of the cold that comes from the south. Insist on the 0 to 0, and I want one by one. I don't know what gives you. You don't know what my eat. You don't want my heat. Sorry, I apologize. It's just difficult to read this translation from Google. What I love is also the fact that the cold from the south, and I assume it's because also as a Brazilian, you live on the other hemisphere of the planet, so you basically, the south is our north, so the more south you go, the colder it gets, and of course you will find Antarctica. So it's also interesting, a little sort of quirks of living other places, the way it influences your imagination, your visualization of yourself in place, in time, geography. So it's fun. It's kind of cool. The south, for me, means warmth, especially from here. In Brazil, south means Bariloche, maybe, like in Argentina.
Eu levo a sério, mas você desfaz.
Na 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 na. I like it. I like also this expression. It's easier to learn Japanese in Braille. Wow. Wow, what are you going through, huh? This relationship is difficult, my friend Djavan. Very difficult. If it's easier to learn Japanese in Braille.
Você me desabece, eu nessa de horror. Me remete ao frio que vem lá do sul. Errar, insiste em 0 a 0, eu quero 1 a 1. Sei lá o que te dá, não quer meu calor.
But you know what? Also, it reminds me also a lot of Counting Crows, which I also like very much. There's a little bit that type also dynamic in the music and in the singing a little bit, which to me is a mega thumbs up. I'm a great fan of Tom Petty, Counting Crows, and now Djavan. I gotta discover more.
você desfaz. Você me desabece, eu nessa de horror. E me remete ao fio que vem lá do sul. Insiste em 0-0, eu quero 1-1.
There are some little hesitations here and there also in the voice. I don't know if it has to do because of the audio, but dudes, it's hard to sing live. You know, like everybody's always like bitching about like everything. I mean, there are so many things that can go wrong when there is like a gazillion people on stage and microphones and people and satellites in front of you and the sound. Wow. Sometimes I think it's almost like a miracle actually people do manage to play. I mean, when you are like in such a complicated setting, literally like a slight difference into something can make you feel insecure, uncertain, you know, like people forget that in order to perform in time and in order to feel connected to the rest, you have to hear everything. Everything. And as soon as everything gets not heard, troubles. Not the case here though. Very good. Very good performance.
Sei lá o que te dá, não quer meu calor. São Jorge, por favor, me empresta o dado. Do que você decida ou não.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Vivo live performance Brazil. This dude, I have no idea who it is. I like the clothes. I want the velvet thing for myself. And the hair are awesome. And I still don't know who the guy is. If you think I should check him out, let me know who he is. I have no clue. For the moment, maybe we should focus today on Djavan. We do few of some artists, or maybe I mix. I'm so impulsive. I need a coffee. Anyway, guys, go check also my song if you want. I'm putting a little plug there because we don't always react. We don't only react, we also create and share with you. And yeah, let me know you come from here. I will link stuff somewhere. Thank you so much for asking me to react to more Brazilian music. I'm loving this new wave of discovery, but still, I know I have audience from all around the world. Please send me reactions, requests from everywhere. We have to discover more music because union worldwide. That's it. I'll see you later. Ciao. I found it second hand. I love it. I just love it. Just love it. Huh?